Alright, we back. It's 7:54. We just gotta stop at it, see? This is how the day can change. Advanced metal part. Where's that at? Oh, okay. That's gonna be the second to last stop. We are at the church. Just finished the church. Now I'm gonna head to the auto body. It's basically right next door. It's early morning drop off, so I gotta be careful. There's a car like right on my hip to my left, so I don't wanna pinch it. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go this. Zeros across the board. Just trying to use my body to help pull the hose instead of it all just being my shoulders. Ugh. It should be. We are at 50%, so it's gonna be about 300 gallons. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the yard now. Go fill up the truck, probably to 80%. At the end of the day, we fill it to 90, but I should be good. Right? 384 gallons. So, I think I've only had like one time that I've got like within like a point of knowing the exact number of the gallons. It's just a game I play. Okay. Okay, we back. Had to talk to the ops manager real quick, get some updates on my route. They took off the last stop, added another stop, which is fine. So I was gonna fill the 80%, but I'm gonna fill the 90 now. And I apologize that's not my phone when you're looking out the windshield. It's just the fog that's on there because of the guy that pressure washes our truck. He did something and messed up my windshield. So what you see is what I see every day. I stare through a fog every day. So some might be like, "Oh, why is your phone so nasty? Clean it off." It's just the windshield. All right, so we have 1415 left on the truck, 1,415 gallons. You divide that by the size of the tank. This is a 3,000 gallon tank. Gives you 47%. I always add 2%. So we're at 49%. We're gonna fill the 90. I'll show you in a minute. So that's all we have for right now is, this is what we're starting with right now as we're gonna fill. This is what we're gonna end with. So I gotta get the temperature, and then we'll get a percentage at the end here, and that will be towards the end of the day when we do the paperwork. So let's go back. Let's load this truck so we can get out of here. It's probably not gonna be an 11 o'clock day now because I'm gonna be going to opposite ends. Supposed to use our chalk blocks for every stop. No one really does. I do use them though when I'm like on an incline or a decline, or you know what I mean. I'm at the gas station and I leave the truck. I definitely use the chalk blocks, but technically we should. But you're doing so many stops. I don't think anybody does. And that's not to justify it. So we have, this is our liquid, this is our vapor, Suburban policy, keys, always around the hook, so nobody messes with your truck. I mean, you're supposed to be watching anyway, in proximity when you're loading. So, get that on. Use the milk wrench. When I used to do corn syrup, that's what we used to have, these milk wrenches. It's on tight. That's gonna. Okay. So what vapor's left in the tank will then get put back into the big tanks, the bulk tanks, and become open the vapor line. It opens that ball right there. You open that first, especially on the hot days. And you see the gauge, 50%, just about. And then valve is open there. The air is, remember I turned on the air this morning. My side is open. That's open. There you go. Now we'll load up. Check the temp. Reading about 68 degrees. Remember it was 66 this morning. So on the paperwork, just filling the at 29%. So I'm sure there's going to be a truck coming today to fill these tanks. And then we got 32. And then difference, 30, 41. So now I'll get back when we're done. All right, just finished. Shut this. Shut the ball. We'll do the liquid first so that can drain. Look, we're at 90%. A lot of guys will wear their gloves. My hands are already kind of used to the propane feel. I do wear them when I need to. But PPE, man, have your eye protection, and that's how the truck is loaded. And release the pressure from the line. So all the vapor, or the most of the vapor that was in my truck, is now in the big tank. That will eventually turn back into propane. Yahtzee! Okay, close the vapor line, cap it back off, and I'll have to do that again today when I come at the end of the day. So today will probably be 2 o'clock. The route I had originally probably would have been 11, 12 o'clock the latest. Now, because one of the stops they added, I got to go south, then they go back north, and it's just a lot more driving. But it's all good. Listen, I'm in super overtime right now, so that's 25. So we started at 29%, that dropped to 25%. Then you get your before and afters. This one only dropped 1. No, so it started at 33, so it dropped to 32. And we'll go do the computer. See what we add to it. We're good to go. That's how you load a propane truck. Okay. Big boss is out there. Good guy. Alright, so we're gonna do our inventory basically like this. Transfer from the warehouse, semi, liquid, product, propane. Temperature was 68. We started at 49%, ended at 90. So we just loaded 1,200 12 gallons, 0.8. So we're gonna put that here. This line, 12.8. And then we'll add those at the end of the day, because then we're going to do another one at the end of the day. So I know I'm going to reload again. I know this is going to be 90. That's 90. I shouldn't be collecting any money. So, and then to make sure that it adds to your route, just got to do that. Back to route load work. And now current. That's what we have on the truck. Remember this morning we started with 2673. We just loaded that. So far we already delivered 1,250 gallons. So he already told me that spark is down to 40%. So that's going to be, by the time I get there, that one's probably going to be close to 1,000 gallons. And then the last one is this and that. So I'm gonna get to it. I'll probably be back a little bit later. I probably won't show you the load part again, maybe just the paperwork at the end. So a couple more chime-ins and then we'll go from there. See ya! Alright, we at the driverless taxis. Probably won't record the whole thing, but And then after this, I got 2 left. I got one down the street, and then the other one that's gonna be a good drive, and it's currently, oh, sorry, gotta climb over those Jersey barriers. Let's see how much they drained. So these are 1,000-gallon tanks. We fill them to 80%, 800 gallons. And I haven't checked the gauge yet to see. It's a little bit under 40. It's a little bit over 40. So it's probably going to be close around 700, probably 800 gallons, filling both of them. Yeah, it's 12:08 right now. Like I said, I got one right down the street off of Taft Vineland, a little forklift. It's like 5 forklifts, cylinders, and then I have to go up to almost into Apopka and go do these that metal fabrication. Something's been happening with the tanks. Might have been a driver error the last time, we're not sure, so they sent me to do it. So they took the propane company off of me, and they exchanged that, which they're like on the same road, but they're probably like 7 miles apart. So like I said, I thought I would have been done by now, but I really kind of just, filming and stuff's taking some time, trying to remember everything. So it's all good. I'll still probably be done before 2 o'clock, which is fine because I was in overtime since yesterday. I think I was already at when I started yesterday, I was at 33 hours for the week. Maybe even, no, I think I was at 37 hours for the week, starting my day off yesterday. So I think I worked 11 hours, 11 and a half. So what is that, 8 hours overtime already off that one, and then all day today is overtime. So even if I work, so normally my schedule is Tuesday through Friday. I normally have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I work 410s. All the drivers work 410s, but since it's holiday season and everything else, they asking. So I worked. Did I work last Saturday? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I worked last Saturday, but I worked this Monday, and I'm working tomorrow. So that'll be 6 days. And then next week, I'll have Monday off. I'll be on call though, so anything after 5 o'clock, if they run, someone runs out of gas or there's a gas leak, I gotta go. If it's in my area, I cover north, and there's another guy that covers south. And then after that, I'll work Tuesday. When's Christmas? Thursday? So I think I'll work Tuesday, Wednesday, have Thursday off, and then I'll work Friday. And then after that, I'm on a mini vacation. What I do enjoy about this company is they make sure, at least our office, our office does, they make sure you use your time that doesn't roll over into next year. So I still had 2 more days. So I took the 30th and the 31st. Since I'm already off Monday, I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off because New Year's Day is Thursday. So I'll literally only work 1 day a week the following week after next week. So it's cool. And then, praise God, in March, hopefully, is when I get to reach out to my big boss and we start discussing management roles and things of that nature. So yeah, these are hooked up to there's 3 of them, 3 big generators, and here's the cars. Got all the gadgets, and they got the charging station. Yeah, I haven't seen any on the road yet, but I'm sure they're gonna be like in the tourist areas and probably in downtown. You know, so it's called Waymo, Waymo. But yeah, so I'll probably be out of here. It's 12:12 now. This is almost at 60%. This is gonna take probably to about 12:30 to fill these. Then I'll shoot down the street. Should be there before 12:45. If I'm out of here by 12:30, I should be there by 12:45. That's gonna take me like, I'm not even gonna record that one. It's gonna take me like 2 to 3 minutes to do that. Then I'll shoot up. I'm trying to still figure out the best way to get to that spot. Probably just jump on the highway. Like for my routes, my typical routes, most of my 4 days, I barely ever use the highway. A lot of my stuff I can get through on the back roads. It's a lot faster. Even when I go down to Kenansville, that's like an hour away, I take back roads. I could take the turnpike, go down to Yeehaw Junction. For those that are familiar, all the truckers out there, those who live in the area, I could go that way and then take 60 west to where I go. But most where I'm at in that area, sometimes I have to go to 10 Mile Road, or I have stops off of Kenansville Road. So it's easier for me to navigate the back roads. But yeah, I might use the highway like once or twice a week. So I like that too sometimes. I don't have to deal with all that, because that's where most of the accidents are at. It's on the highway. Especially out here, around Disney area, or around the amusement parks like Universal, SeaWorld. That's where most of the accidents, because there's a lot of tourists, a lot of out-of-towners, a lot of people even that aren't even from America. Their street signs are different, and so I really don't like driving over there. I've been driving there since I've been in Florida, but yeah, it's always, people just don't know where they're going. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I don't have to go over there too often. They fixed the highway though. It used to be bad. Like 2 exits in particular on I-4 used to be like terrible. You'd be sitting in traffic for hours to go like 3-4 miles. And it'd be accidents. It'd be people trying to merge, and then they don't know how to merge, and so. But yeah, this one we're at it. 349, and you know what I mean, we're almost at 7. Oh, he's driving it. I was gonna record the car, it was about to leave, but there's somebody actually in the driver's seat, so I thought it was gonna be somebody without it. So I don't know how it actually works. What's up, boss? That's pretty cool. I just don't know, there's a security guard right there. I was gonna walk up closer to one of the cars and really check it out, but I'm not sure if we're allowed to or not, and so I'm not even gonna mess with it. Yeah, the day's going pretty good. On my last stop, I'm gonna stop at the gas station, use the microwave, cook my food, warm it up. That's probably gonna be more than 800, because this one was under. This one was under 40%, so